Welcome to another edition of the Gravestone Pros with North Country Memorials. So glad that you're here today. Hope you enjoy this video. We're going to be talking a little bit about our shop lights today. We've got different shop lights. Over here is probably the best area, but as you can see on the ceiling, there's areas that are just missing, areas where lights are not on. The bigger panels we don't have fully coverage on all the bulbs, so we're going to be getting some LED lights to replace those, and hopefully it'll brighten it up around here. That is the idea. We will see how it goes. How's it going up there?
Good, I got a bright idea.
Yeah, what's that?
Let's replace the lights.
Perfect.
LED, I think, is the way we need to go.
So for me, I've always wanted my work area very bright. No matter, it's just from the time I was a kid, I was always turning on more lights if I was working. And it's just, I just think it's helpful if you're not straining. And I'm not a spring chicken anymore, so the more light, the better for me, definitely.
So that's a little what Dad's thinking. I didn't mention, but we have taken some different lights out. And that was kind of unintentional with the lift at one point, I think. And then we got rid of some others because we didn't want to hit those as well. The main lights that are in here are those right there, and they're supposed to be a 6 bulb, but most of them are missing some. Like one over there has only got 1 bulb. That one's got 3 out of the 6. This one here actually has all 6 in there. But many of them are missing, not working. That one over in the corner's not got any. So it just, slowly over time, we've lost a light bulb here and there. Those 2 back here are unhooked. So yeah, definitely time for a change on those.
So one thing with our current lighting situation, it's what happened to us. We bought the place and the lights were where they were. This was a car repair garage, and so we have moved a couple of them around a little bit. But yeah, we need just to get more specific about where they're placed, and so that they fit our application.
All right, so we just filmed a clip, and I remembered that this light has been up at Dad's for a while, and he's got another one that he uses that's up. He's been using it for drawing, but we just shot a little bit, Dad talking, and I realized, shoot, if I would grab this light, it would make it even better. So we'll grab that. I'm going to show you a little behind-the-scenes production here. I don't do a lot with my lighting and that kind of stuff. It's always a balance for me between production quality and how much time and effort I have to put into each video. And I'm always weighing how much time and effort I have versus how lazy I'm going to be about the shots I'm setting up. So we'll try this. This is just a brief clip. Maybe I'll show you the A/B because he already recorded it, but I'm going to have him re-record it with the lighting so you can see the difference of what it makes. All right, so we'll grab that light, take it over. We'll keep him where he was set up over here. It's an interesting spot. You want to be on the other side of the rollers with the light though. So I was standing right here on this side of the rollers. Dad was sitting in the chair over there. So now we'll plug this light in and get him set up with that. Yep, that's high enough. You don't want it too high because you're sitting. And we want to get it on your face, especially because you're wearing a hat. So that was putting your face in shadow. Can you reach that, or you need me to pull the one down? Okay, we got that one right here. So we'll grab this. We'll plug you in. Aha! And now we have light. Go ahead and sit down, and I'll check the lighting. You got both bulbs on there in that? Yep. Yep. Get closer to your... No. Back where you were. Okay.
All right, well, we've been talking about lighting, and
All right, so we're in the middle of filming that clip. I realized that I've got something here that Dad needs to have pinned on him, so this is part of the outtakes and bloopers reels, I guess.
how do you spell rookies? All right, we're in the middle of talking about lighting and trying to figure some things out with that for the shop. Got a text from a young guy that's interested in coming learning what we do, and so we're going to sit down and take a look at our calendar, and hopefully in the next couple weeks maybe we can get him come and do a little bit of apprenticeship with us just for a couple days, learn some of the trade. All right, somebody asked about my son-in-law Jordan that works for us, and we're in process with Jordan. He's had a lot of health issues, and he's looking for something that will fit him a little bit better, and also income-wise, he's going to need a little more than what we've been able to provide. When the compressor went down, you saw the video about the hose, and in the meantime, when we didn't have a compressor, Jordan had a small portable that we had here, and so we're getting that unhooked, and that's going back today. And that was nice to have that because we use air every time we're out here sandblasting. We just have a need for it.
Good to get that out of here, especially filming and stuff. This would come on and be super loud sometimes, so glad that we're going to get that out of here. And the other compressor is quite loud, but it's in a separate room that's separated by 2 walls, so it doesn't really bother us even if it does kick on in here.
Christian's going to see Jordan later today, so we can get that put in his rig and ready to go. I got my truck too close. Need to make an adjustment. It's cooling off again. Yeah. Pretty. Just spitting a little bit, and it looks like we're probably at 7 to 10 day stretch now of back to Northern New York reality. Christian, come on in. I want to look at these lights.
What'd you find?
All right, I found so single strips, LED 8-footers, and you can hook them right to butt them up to each other, and I think that'll work good. They come, it's a lot of 12, I believe. So okay. Whatever that math is.
Yep. How much?
Around $220, roughly.
Okay.
So yeah. Very affordable.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad for 8, and we'll see how much coverage we get out of that. Should be good, but if not, we can always get more.
Should be plenty.
All right, so I hit buy on my Amazon order, so those lights are on their way. Everything's been taking a little longer to come, so I'm sure they won't be here in 2 days, but my guess is sometime next week, probably by the end of the week, we'll have them, and I don't know if we'll get them in right away or not, but hopefully soon we'll be getting them in, and I'll try and film that when we get them and show you the difference. And of course you'll see the difference because we do a lot of filming out there in the shop as well, so if we're improving the lighting, that should show up as well on the videos. Thank you so much for coming along today. Hope you enjoyed this video, getting to hear a little bit about the lights, and hope that clears up some stuff about Jordan. We're certainly going to miss having him around. Jordan's been one of my best buddies for quite a long time, so it's been a joy to have him working with me for quite a long time. I've had the privilege of working with my brother, my father, my brother-in-law now, and then several different buddies of mine that worked for us over the years. And you know, every day's not perfect, every day's not great. There's days you get frustrated, irritated with each other, but I always say it's not a big deal as long as you keep communicating and work through stuff. It really is a pleasure working with people you know and people you care about. So thanks for coming along. Do all that YouTube stuff for me. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I told you last time I never hit it, but you can do it for me. We'll thank you guys and see you next time.